poll shows that independents say Biden is a greater threat to democracy than Trump. I am shocked by this poll. It shows that independents are a lot more aware than what I thought they were. They understand what's going on. They understand that Biden is a stooge for the Chinese Communist Party, for Xi Jinping, China. They understand that Biden is destroying this country by allowing illegal immigrants into this country. The border's wide open, by destroying our economy with inflation and raising taxes, which he tried to pretend like he's not raising taxes when he's allowing the tax Trump cuts to expire, which will hurt the average Americans. By their own numbers, the Accountability Office even noted that Trump tax cuts are helping middle class America and poor America, which he's going to allow to expire. So we're going to talk a little bit about this and show a clip. I believe it's from MSNBC. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon there, and that's where I talk about things that I'm not allowed to talk about here. All right, so let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from Breitbart, Wendell Husebø, and he reports that independent voters are not buying the establishment media's claim that former President Donald Trump is a greater threat to democracy than President Joe Biden, according to the latest NPR PBS NewsHour Marist poll. A majority of independent voters believe Biden is a greater threat to democracy than Trump, the poll found. Biden, 53%, believe that he's a threat to democracy, and with Trump, it's 42%. The poll sampled 1,199 Americans from April 2022 through April 22nd through 24th, with a 3.6 point margin of error. Quote, "I find it shocking," MSNBC commentator Susan Del Percio said about the poll. "I can't make sense of that number. I wish I could. I wish I had some really great insight into it." Well, that's okay. I have insight into it. Americans aren't as dumb as you portray them to be. People understand understand what's going on and how the current president is destroying our way of living. All you have to do is go to a grocery store and purchase some food and look at your receipt, and you know that we're worse off now than we ever were under Trump. But let's play this clip here from MSNBC.
Another thing interesting in this polling was more independents said that they worry about President Biden weakening democracy than Trump, 53% to 42%. What do you make of this?
I find it shocking, honestly. I can't, make sense of that number. I wish I could. I wish I had some really great insight to it. But I don't know if it's an outlier or not, because the other numbers with independents and Biden are going in the right direction. Oh, wow. So that may be it. But also, just one thing I wanted to add on to what Basil said. This trial's not on TV. You guys do a great job reporting what's happening. But if there aren't those images coming out of the courthouse, people feel like they know this story. We've heard about it for a long time, so it doesn't surprise me that they're not interested.
Well, thank you both so much for being here, Basil Smikle, Susan Del Percio. It's nice to see you.
And that's absolutely no insight into this. They don't understand. That's because they live in their bubble. You got Hollywood, you got mainstream media, you got the elites all living in their bubble, so they don't feel what the average Americans feel. They don't understand how we're struggling right now. So, of course, she has absolutely no insight into what's going on, and she's flabbergasted and don't know what's going on because they live in that bubble. But the poll is the latest example of Trump's improving polling numbers among Biden's key demographics. Trump surged to a dead heat with Biden among suburban women, and ABC News IPSOS poll found in May, reversing another key demographic that previously favored Biden. I'm shocked by the suburban women demographic as well, because a lot of them really can't stand Trump. In April 2023, 54% of white suburban women supported Biden and 41% supported Trump, a Wall Street Journal poll found. A 13-point gap that has since closed. Democrat inroads among those groups of voters deteriorated to the lowest point in 60 years. Wow. Polling from Gallup and Siena College recently revealed 30% of black men and 11% of black women. It's going to be hard for him to get the black women vote because they've been so conditioned and propagandized against the Republican Party to vote Democrat no matter what. So I don't really know if that number will go up any under black women. Again, they've been so conditioned. It's unfortunate. But again, an 11% of black women intend to vote for Trump in the 2024. In 2024, journal polling found in April, only 12% of black men voted for Trump in 2020. Voting data shows there is no compatible 2020 polling for black men. In 2020, 6% of black women said they would vote for Trump. Associated Press polling found 5% less than the journal's 2024 polling. Among Hispanics, Trump leads Biden by 5 points, 39 to 34%, up 33%. 32%, 65% since 2020. A recent USA Today Suffolk University poll showed. So there you have it. More and more people are waking up to the disaster of the Biden administration. But let me know what you think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.